begun, right, Bishop Brennan?
It certainly has. Faithful from Brooklyn and Queens, including myself, gathered around the new Christmas tree at Grand Army Plaza Wednesday night to kick off the holiday season with Brooklyn Bishop Robert Brennan. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti. Now you don't have to go to Rockefeller Center to see a tree. The parent company of Net TV, DeSales Media Group, is once again sponsoring a tree at the iconic Brooklyn intersection so Catholics can remember the true reason for the holiday season. Curse News' Katie Vasquez was also at the Grand Army Christmas celebration as we counted down.
3, 2, 1.
A symbol of the Christmas season at an iconic Brooklyn landmark.
It's prominent and it's beautiful, and it's a sign of joy and hope to all who pass by. Lord God, let your blessing come upon us as we illuminate this tree.
Bishop Robert Brennan blessed the more than 20-foot tall fir that now illuminates Grand Army Plaza.
Everybody ready? All right, woo, I love to hear it.
The Diocese of Brooklyn, with help from Net TV's parent company, DeSales Media Group, brought the tree to life Wednesday night, turning on 17,000 multicolored lights that symbolize the diversity of the Diocese of immigrants and remind passers-by of the reason for the season.
People will look upon it and be reminded of the message of Christmas, that God came to live among us, that God comes to share our lives, and that our lives have meaning.
DeSales Media Board Chairman Monsignor Sean Ogle says the tree is a beacon of hope during an otherwise dark time.
This is such a remarkable thing, especially when you consider that this year, sadly, even in Bethlehem, the birthplace of Christ, they're not able to put up any Christmas regalia because of the situation, understandably.
Due to construction, this year's tree and nativity is located behind the Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Arch. Still, plenty of people stopped to marvel at its beauty.
Oh, amazing. When I walked and seen it, it's like, wow.
These bright lights will sparkle for all to see through January 6th, the Epiphany. In Prospect Heights, Katie Vasquez, Currents News.
You can read more about the tree at Grand Army Plaza on thetablet.org. The tablet is also trying to ensure every child across the Diocese of Brooklyn will have a gift under their tree this year. The paper has kicked off their annual Bright Christmas campaign. They're raising money from parishioners in the Diocese of Brooklyn and beyond so every kid can have a bright Christmas with a special present under the tree. Already, some donations are trickling in. Right now, more than $43,000 have been raised, but Bright Christmas has a goal of $125,000. So to help them reach it, just go online to thetablet.org/brightchristmas. You can also make a check out to Bright Christmas and mail it to LB number 2118, P.O. Box 95,000 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the zip code 19195. Catholics in Gaza are turning to Christ this Christmas as the terror in the Holy Land continues. The pastor of the city's lone Catholic church sat down for an interview with the director of the media office at the Latin Patriarchate to report on how they're doing. He said the Holy Father calls daily and gives his blessing, and that is giving strength and courage to the parish. Here to tell us more is the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, John Laffenberg. Hi, John.
Hi, Christine.
So, John, let's listen first a bit to more of what that pastor had to say.
الصدمة كبيرة جدا، الحزن كمان، لأنه حتى ولو مؤمنين جدا هذا مش معناته إنه ما بيحزنوا، هذا إنه شيء طبيعي. يسوع المسيح هو الله المتجسد بكى يعني، فعشان هيك هذول الأيام صعب جدا جدا. هم عندهم ثقة كبيرة في العناية الإلهية.
So, John, what did Father Gabriel Romanelli have to say about how the parish is doing in terms of their spiritual life?
Yeah, so Father Romanelli, he said that, their spiritual life continues even in the midst of this war. He said they have 2 masses daily and recitation of the rosary twice daily as well. And there's also 10 pastoral groups that meet on a regular basis at the parish, and at least one is there every day. So despite the difficult circumstances they find themselves in, they're keeping their spirit and their faith strong through this time.
And of course, that parish, Holy Family, is one of a few churches that are helping people in Gaza right now, right?
Absolutely, and they actually have More than 600 people are taking shelter there right now, so a huge number of people. And, you know, at the start of the war, there were Greek Orthodox churches that were helping as well in other places, but as the war has continued and more places have become unsafe, Holy Family Parish has really become one of the few that has been able to safely hold people for this long, as others have had to flee those other locations I mentioned.
And finally, church leaders in the Holy Land have made the choice to only hold religious observances this Christmas season. Is Holy Family doing the same?
Yeah, that's going to extend to Holy Family as well. And Father Romanelli really said that part of the reason he wants to do that is he wants to respect the Patriarch's decision there, and he wants to be there with him and follow that. The other part of it is he wants to show solidarity with them, those who have been injured, those who have lost loved ones, show solidarity with them through this holiday season.
All right, John Lavenberg, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Christine.
Meantime, in the wake of 2 mass shootings in the U.S., bishops are praying for healing. The latest happened Wednesday at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. 3 people were killed, another critically injured. Police have identified the gunman as Anthony Polito. He died in a shootout with cops. Earlier this week, another shooter in Texas killed 6 people, including his parents, during separate attacks. Shane James was charged with 2 counts of capital murder. The bishops of these dioceses sent messages to the faithful. Archbishop George Leo Thomas of Las Vegas said in a statement, "May the embrace of the Lord compassionately hold and console those who are suffering. May his comforting presence bring solace and strength to their hearts, granting them the grace to face their challenges with hope and resilience." In his message, Bishop Joe Vasquez of Austin also asked for prayer, saying, "We must always uphold the sanctity of every human life and promote a culture of peace where the inherent dignity of every person is respected and protected." And finally tonight, a story that will warm your heart with some cuddles.
Oh, hi. We're going to wake up.
So sweet. That's Bob McElwain, who's part of a Niku Cuddlers program, a group of volunteers at St. Luke's Hospital in Kansas City, Missouri, one of the largest faith-based care hospitals in the region. Cuddle and talk to the infants. His service helps the new parents who can use some rest while their babies spend months at the hospital.
They're already dealing with enough. They just need to sleep, so that's what I try to get them to do.
A lot of our babies are born small, premature, so weight gain is a huge thing for us. Of course, brain development as well, and cuddling absolutely supports all those things.
Bob spends up to 3 hours cuddling NICU babies, and sometimes that's just one baby during that entire time. Sign me up. That is this Currents News Update. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thank you for joining us, because we are putting your faith in the news. Hope to see you again next time.